We're talking about our enrichment workshops. This was a pilot program that we started this year. And the story begins 5 years ago when Creative New Jersey went to Rahway. We got together and we formed a group starting at that time called Creative Arts and Education. We meet once a month. I put out invitations to people from school administration, the mayor's office, the arts partnership, Chamber of Commerce, teachers, creative people, some parents, PTOs. Our idea is whoever comes, comes. Whoever doesn't, doesn't. Sometimes we have 20 people, sometimes we have 5, but we tried to move things forward. One of our first ideas is that we had to get more arts into the hands of elementary students. This hit a couple bumps in the early years. About 2 years ago, our superintendent asked the school administration to read a book called Excellence Through Equity. And this book gave me the language to kind of promote this enrichment program. In this book, it says that it is the obligation and moral responsibility of schools to put enrichment activities into the hands of students in order to truly have equitable education. This means when our more affluent neighbors have the opportunity to drive their kids to piano and ballet and theater and boxing and yoga and all these things, that districts like mine with a lot of working parents and lower socioeconomic status could look to the schools to fill in enrichment in those hours from 3 to 6. That means we're not remediating reading, we're not remediating math, we're doing enrichment. So some of you have these. I have some examples of what we offered this year. It is a pilot program. When I mean pilot, it means it was volunteer. And I asked my high school teachers when they came to me to get permission to sell cupcakes or snacks after school, I said, don't sell cupcakes, give a workshop. And it's worked. I saw my high school club advisors raise money for things. We provided childcare for parents in Rahway in a cost-effective way, and we provided enrichment. We picked the price point. We picked the price point of $40 per session. 5 weeks for $40. We felt that was the right price point. I'm sorry. I feel like we should go over there. No. Babysitting in our area is about $10. I would pay a high school child about $10 per hour after school to watch my children. If I can give an enrichment workshop for less than that price point, I know it's cost effective for the parents and my kids are getting enrichment. So I knew it had to be about $40. Now, when you sell a cupcake, you make $1. So if I can get $40 from one child to go to a speed and conditioning camp, my track coaches are happy. And that's what happened. Our track team raised about, I think it was about $700. They used that money to go to Penn Relays. Our arts department, our theater arts department, raised about $700. They're using that money to pay for all the lunches when they go to Disney next week to perform. Our French teacher was smart. He teamed up with other teachers in my building, coding teacher, a soccer coach, the arts teacher. He offered French, Spanish, art, soccer. Those teachers put all their money together. It was donated to the French club, and it offset the cost to send our students to Paris this spring break. So this truly was a win-win. We serviced 189 students participated in the program. We worked with the Y. They helped us with that piece of the puzzle that the enrichment program had to be continuous care. That from the time that the elementary school got out until when the parent picked them up at either 4:10 or 5:10, they had to be taken care of. And that's where the YMCA came in. It had some glitches. It was very stressful. What we did see is that 75% of our participants came from the elementary school that was close in geographic proximity to the high school, where the elementary school that was far away did not have as much participation. So we'll be working with the YMCA to see if their grant monies could help with the transportation piece to get the students to Rahway High School. The last idea that I wanted to mention, it came up